Well, good evening. I'm your host, Robert Wilson, with Cowboy Wisdom Podcast presents 7 ways I rocketed out of my complaining about pain, my complaining pain. I liberatedly taught myself to complain, blame, feel the shame about pain that caused my inner pain more than anything else. That I communicated away as I instantly understand and admit something that I understand and admit drugs and chemicals and anything to trying to cover up the pain never releases or communicates away the root cause of the pain, because drugs and chemicals never unblock the pain. They cover it up, because pain has many levels of it. It's emotions, fear, spirit, self-talk stuff. It's just got so many levels to it. But however, as I went to hypnotherapy school, I call mine hypnoacuity because it takes out the trepidation of therapy and allows you to feel calm. But what hypnotherapy is never sleep, but hypnotherapy or hypnoacuity, it relaxes you and allows you to communicate with yourself and feel comfortable in communicating away whatever caused the pain, because pain is rooted in the subconscious, the body, the feelings, the emotion, the cells. And that's something I really want to open up to you. The body has a memory. And as the body has a memory and your outside world activates some memories, then you go into the pain, because you may be over the pain, let's say, for a long time, and then it's something in your daily life activates the pain, and then the pain begins again. And it's emotions, feelings, the representations, the images, and people can trigger your pain too, because we look at people that cause something and we blame them or get into the fear of it, then we never address it. People are when you dislike somebody, that's activating something in you, a limitation, but it's also showing you your talents and your abilities. But we're so taught by society, and are taught ourselves to say, oh my God, look what he's doing to me. The outside world and other people do zero to you or to me. You do it to you from your subconscious representations, feelings, emotions. And when you set a boundary, that's a fear. But when you're willing to say, what am I apprehensive about? What is the wisdom, or where am I supposed to be rising and expanding out of this? You never go into the fear of boundaries. To me, boundaries are a joke, but a lot of people like them, but that's all up to everybody. But when you have the courage to question everything and listen to your daily life, you can rise out of everything by comprehending what your daily life is showing you. Not teaching you, showing you. But anyway, drugs will never do away with pain. They'll cover it over and let you feel good and give you that whatever. And that's why people become addicted to opioids, is the liberation from pain. Then all of a sudden they reach out, and then you got an addiction. But it isn't your head that's addicted. It's your body. And see, that's where you got to release the pain. It just ain't here. It's in the body, the cells, all over, because your body has a memory. And so that's where you really want to allow yourself to question it. And hypnotherapy quiets the mind. It quiets your inner fighting and allows you to relax and start communicating it away. That's the thing. You can release it, but when you communicate it away, you get rid of the dismay. And that's the thing about pain. You want to communicate away the blame, shame, and dismay of pain. As I am awakened and aware to open my eyes every morning, expressing I am flexible and moving free and easy through my day and life. As I appreciate my lifestyle, liberating me from complaining about my past, unsettling events, encounters, and experiences that I ingrained. And that's something I really want to emphasize. I ingrained. Everything you're fighting on the outside is internally, but you ingrained it and appreciated it that way. As I complained about people, events, encounters, experiences, and everything that caused my egotistical neediness to tell everybody what happened and how much pain I'm enduring and wanting to tell people to get their sympathy. Thinking I was telling people how tough I was really telling them about how insecure I was. When you tell people about your life events with drama, trauma, and all the stuff, you're telling people how insecure you are. But when I tell them how much pain I was, and at the time, and how I endured it, and everything I did. But the more you complain about the pain, the more the sabotaging story is alive within you, and keeps making it bigger and bigger and bigger, and pretty soon you're engulfed in pain. So as I keep creating the story, and every time you tell a story, you got to make it just a little bit bigger. So I kept creating a bigger, badder story to make me look good in my egotistical brattiness, stealing my dreams, trying to look good in other people's eyes, crying to make people think it was so big, it was close to a natural disaster that caused by my thinking and my egotistical arrogance, wanting to be, oh, you poor thing. And all I was really being is a ding-a-ling. And that's the thing, when you tell the story over and over and it gets bigger and bigger, I was the ding-a-ling of my life. But as I rose out of that, then I think life is against me and life sucks. Pity me, victimitis, crapitis, with all the deceptions of my life and about my life, thinking my life is hard. And that's the biggest lie I've ever told myself. Life is never hard. Hard is when I think. Listen smooths the way for me to expand. But when I rise out of the victimitis, crapitis, and the pity me deceptions of myself, I rise and shine in a new bright light. As I now realize, waking up thinking life sucks is a complainer's draining despair, sucking the life right out of me. Complaining sucks the life out of you. But man, could I complain? I was good at complaining. Then I realized the only one that wanted to hear my complaining is me. Everybody else thinks you're a crybaby. As I now feel pain, liberation is communicating my way, my complaining ingrained pain that keeps me thinking about pain with a never-ending draining story of the three bears being the wolf and the three bears, because I kept blowing everybody's house down till I hit one that wouldn't blow down. So the more you complain about your life, the more you drain the dreamer's dexterity right out of you. And then the drains your energy, then that dresses me up in stressing out about doubt, because I'm looking for what is wrong with my life, blaming everything and everybody for my current situations. Is just habitual habituating circumstances. The more you complain and bitch about your life, the more you're stealing from yourself. Pick me, pick me. And what complaining it does, and complaining, blame, and shame is being afraid of your own abilities, wisdom, insight, and talents. The more you bitch and blame, the more you steal from yourself. And if you're complaining about your life, saying life sucks, you're the thief of your life. You're the losing larcenist of your life. And have I done it? Very professionally. I was probably the biggest complaining, whiner, and white crybaby in the world for a while. As I complain about my physical, complaining about life is stealing your physical, emotional, and all your pain. Keeps the raw emotional pain awake. They kept me talking about the pain. As the more you talk about the pain and how much you're hurting, the more your subconscious mind thinks that's a comfort zone. How has pain become a comfort zone for people? You know, the more you feel sorry for yourself, the sorrier your life becomes. That's one thing I like about when I can laugh at myself and liberate myself and adhere to my liberating imperfections and my being athletically imperfect. Life becomes a stroll to my limousine that chauffeurs me through life with the greatest of ease. The only one you're complaining hurt is holding back, embellishing the story, making you feel like rat-a-tat crap is you. That's from a professional. See, everybody's a confessional complainer. I don't care who they are. If you go around them and you listen to their daily life, you're going to hear the complainer's drain, stealing their fame and fortune from their life. Something I've learned, though, if I desire to rise out of the pain, I listen and question me, myself, and I to fly away from it, because when I start questioning the pain and going back what caused the pain, I get to the root of the pain. But that's where, like hypnotherapy, hypnoacuity, I do hypnoacuity because I don't like hypnotherapy, because therapy is an addiction. And acuity rises you out of the being addicted to therapy. And there is a lot of addiction to therapy in this world, because when I was going to hypnotherapy school, somebody come in for a class and she says, "You can't help me because I just come here because I just like the therapy." If you stay going to therapy, you never rise of your talents. You never understand who you are right here. See, it ain't about up here. It's about right here. Your heart and soul shines. You're optimistic, ubiquitous, lyrical songs of success. The more I understand, I let go of things from here up. I stop being stuck in my trained brain of something's wrong in the world. You trained your brain and mind to say, "Oh, what's wrong?" The only thing wrong is your thinking memory mind is stuck in yesterday. I get to say this because I'm starting to rise out of it. But of course, it took me 67 years to get here. 3 years. I'm probably not going to get out of it in 3 years, but I'm going to be rising. But I'm quicker. The quick wit lets go of everything, and I give it a swift kick right away. A quick wit gives a swift kick of liberation, setting you free to be you. And now, and as I understand my thinking, knowing mind was trained to complain by society, myself, my parents, because I picked up on the complaining and the bitching and belly aching. So I said, "Oh, that's got to be the way life is." That's where the dizzy me peed my pants, I guess. But if you complain about pain, you're never going to communicate away the pain and release it from your life. But I realize now, I liberate me from me as I now realize and admit I taught myself life sucks to complain about everything, bitch and bellyache. And the only thing about complaining and everything, the only one you're trying to liberate is you. That's why the simple saying is I liberate me from me, my viewpoints, opinions, beliefs, parents' way of life, ancestors, survival mode programming, third world enslaving mindsets to rocket out of complaining to sit on my planet of prosperity and peace. Because when you're at peace, you feel the freedom and liberation and the sassy, sovereign, classy sex appeal of your own self chauffeuring you through life. How's complaining? What has complaining done for you? It just made me miserable and makes life a bigger mess because why did they do that? Why did you do that? You know, if you ever look at your eyes are a funnel and they go this way. They never go that way. But we try to live from here, and that's why we stay stuck in the complainer's drain. In life, your body tells you what it is. Your nose is in front, ears are on the side to hear around, and your eyes are looking forward. The bliss is out here. The discipline and bliss is here. Disposal system back there. So that's why the bliss in the eyes, all the crap is disposed from behind. As I'm awakened and aware of the dare to open my eyes every morning as I am flexible, moving, free and easy through my day. I'll say that again. The first words out of your mouth is, I am flexible and moving, free and easy through my day and my life in a wonderful way, of a wonderful way, never in, of. You're in life, but you're of and above in the easy flow of your free-flowing energy. But I am flexible, moving, free and easy through my day and life with literary intuition, feeling emancipating energy, chauffeur me through life with ease. So I audaciously admit to myself that complaining about the pain ingrained from my past events, encounters, and experiences never allow me to leave them behind. Everything in your life happens right here. It really does. And as you open up to this, you get to liberate you from you. And I stopped using change, heal, create, and transformation to use liberation, appreciation for forgiveness, and energize instead of transformation, because transformation goes sideways, energize goes up. I want to rise out of my current situations to enjoy today's heavenly heydays that harmonizes enterprising audacity, visionary epiphanies now. See, we only have the now. However you desire to experience the now is your choice. And something else I realized, I let go of decisions and mindset, because the decision and mindset locks you into whatever your viewpoints, opinions, and beliefs tell you there are. And that's why people, when they say mindset, they're locked and blocked in whatever they think and know. Decisions make it is an incision and it brings up your stubborn and hard-headedness. It does for me anyway. But if you're willing to say, I make a choice with a forthright flow, I can walk through it and be able to listen and comprehend the wisdom, insight, and clarity of it and rise out of my current situations. And that is, everybody, I don't use the word shift. I use the word rise. I cut loose the crop and rise out of it. That way I feel the liberating freedom within myself. The thing about all the self-help programming, all that out there, it never understands your unique intuition, imagination, innovation. It doesn't understand your unique talents. The only one that understands your unique talents is you. If you listen to comprehend them, you're going to discover life becomes easy. And something I'm going to share with everybody. When you do something and you're getting going, at the first of it, you thought it was hard and all this. When you're all done and you look at it, that was easy. If you keep expressing to yourself that was easy, life becomes easier. And it's about how you view what your life is, the outcome of your life. And I show people the way I expanded through life, because there is nobody more hard-headed and stubborn than me. And that's the reason I used to be the best complainer in the world. I'm not going to lie. But once I understand complaining drains me of my peace and prosperity and tranquility is present moment peace. That's my word. But it drains me of tranquility, and it keeps my mind busy on stuff that doesn't matter. Something I'm slowly gaining into. Your dreams, desired lifestyle, and accomplished outcomes has to be what you're listening for, the wisdom, insight, and clarity of your daily life, to question your old ways of life, because the school system teaches the old way. And it really, how is all the negativity, how does the school system teach negativity and limitation? That's a question I asked myself, and I discovered they teach a lot of that. And then I learned to complain from just being around people. But when you're ready and willing to understand and rock it out of your complaining about your pain, you get to rise, because there is ways, meditation and other ways, self-hypnosis tapes. There's many, many ways to liberate you from the pain. But you're never going to liberate pain through drugs or chemicals. Or, to me, when people go into rehab for addictions, they never ever say this, like a 12-step program, as good as they are. They never say, I am liberated from everything. Say that to yourself. I am liberated from everything. Feel how quiet you become right in here, because the liberation comes from the body up. Your body actually has a lot of control over your head, but the subconscious mind is in the body. And if you're open to rocketing out of it, you can ride the tides of trend-setting imagination, dawning, enterprising elegance to show for you through life. And that's something else I'm going to express here. I get chauffeured through life with my own wisdom, insight, clarity, and talents. So you get to ride in a limousine and being chauffeured right down to your beaches of bountiful bliss, because you are the one sitting in the back seat of the limo with your intuition, imagination, innovation, being the driver of your limousine. And I am Robert A. Wilson, and I'm with Cowboy Wisdom Hypno Acuity. And I want to thank you, and may your life be as blessed as you are a blessing to me in the world.